Hello, my name is Samantha. This is an intermediate pronunciation class on Verbling. And today we are going to read a play script and I will correct your pronunciation and your expression. So if you have a reservation, you can come on in right now. Otherwise, you can watch class from outside. You can comment and I'll still answer your questions. Just a minute. Hi, Goliath.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, thanks.
Are you sick?
No, I just
Cold?
had something caught in my throat. I have a little bit of a cold, but it's almost...
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, when I know maybe I sound nasally, but when I was on holiday this weekend, it was raining almost the entire time, and we were just like, it's okay, we'll just be outside, and we were freezing, and we both said, I know I'm gonna get sick from this, but just a little bit. It's okay.
I hope you had fun with in this.
Yeah, it was really fun. My name is Samantha. This is an intermediate pronunciation class on Verbling. There we go. Hi, Ida.
Hi, Sam. How are you going?
Good. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm great. Thanks. How are you?
Tatiana, where's my money?
Hi, Hi, guys.
Hi.
You should ask
you owe her
Lauren,
money?
I think. Well, we were in English class when we learning words lend and borrow, and we play together with Ayat.
That was funny. So.
Okay.
Yes.
I was with Lauren.
I don't
Lauren's
remember.
awesome, eh?
No, I don't remember.
Huh? You don't remember Lauren?
It was a teacher, male teacher, not a woman.
No, it was definitely Lauren. I remember.
Lauren's pretty cool. Me and Lauren went to university together in Canada.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Hi, Marta. Yeah, we did. We went to school together. We've known each other for quite a while.
Yeah. Great.
Hi, Marta.
Hello.
Marta.
Hello.
Can you
hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm echoing on your computer, so you need to make sure you only have the Hangout open.
Yes, I have.
Oh, I think it's okay.
I've just closed. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, it's good now. And hi, Sandra.
Hi. How are you?
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
Okay, cool. And who else is here? Hi, Rodolfo.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Great, thanks. Where are you from, Rodolfo?
I'm from Mexico also.
Okay. 2 people here from Mexico. And Tatiana, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Okay, cool. I think I've met everyone else. Oh, I haven't met Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, you are Samantha?
Samantha or Sam. You can just call me Sam.
Name Sam.
Sam is easier.
Sam, yeah.
That's fine.
Yes, Sam.
Kevin, where are you from?
This is the first time I joined your class.
Yeah, it's nice
China.
to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm from China.
Okay, great. And hi, Tuco. Tuco's hanging out in the chat. Yeah, so I don't want to spend too much time on a warm-up because we have a lot to do today. So we're going to be reading a play, a script together. And as you read, I'm going to listen to your pronunciation and make some notes, and then we'll go back and work on it together afterwards. So I'll be correcting your pronunciation and also your expression. So I want you guys to remember that this is a play. It's meant to be a play. So you have to use lots of expression in your voice. If you see an exclamation mark, you should exclaim, right? Or if you see a question mark, your intonation should raise when you're asking a question, right? So think about the punctuation while you're reading, and I'll be listening for that too. So the document that we're working from is attached to the class. If you go to where it says class materials at the bottom, you should see it there. But I will also have it up on my screen for the whole class. So whatever works best for you. If it's easier to follow along on my screen, then just watch my screen. Romeo and Juliet is also a great play. But Shakespeare can be a little bit tough, right, to read? Maybe another time we'll do a Shakespeare play. So I'm going to share my screen here to get started. So this play is called The Maiden and the Boy Who Vanished. And we've got a list of characters here. There's a narrator, a nobleman, a nurse, serving woman, serving man, etc. So each of you guys needs to have a role. So let's start by giving people roles. So we need a nobleman. Who would like to be the nobleman?
I can be the nobleman.
Okay.
We need someone depressed. Why are always narrator depressed, like a voice, like telling a sad story?
I don't know. I don't know if we'll see. Somebody might have to have roles here. Someone might have a role and be the narrator because we have a lot of roles. But let's see. I know the narrator always sounds a little bit depressed, like a long time ago. There were two, right? But you can be an excited narrator if you want. Okay, we also need a nurse. Who would like to be the nurse?
Me can be the nurse.
Me is Sandra. Okay. And a serving woman.
I can be
Okay.
Tatiana.
Tatiana, okay. Serving man. How about Kevin?
Yes.
Okay, you can be the serving man. We need a widow.
Yeah.
A widow. This doesn't mean you have to be a widow in real life, right? It's okay.
I will be the widow.
Okay.
But a special voice, I guess. Like.
Well, I'm really sorry, Ida.
Yeah, Ida, we're all very sorry for your loss.
We have you have our empathy.
Well, lot of thanks.
Okay. Oldest daughter?
Me?
Oldest daughter, I think Marta?
Marta? Yes.
Okay. And we need a young man.
I can be the young man.
Okay, Rodolfo. And I have to have a man. Alberto? It's the youngest daughter, Goliath.
No way.
I told you you're gonna be Juliet.
No way.
Sorry, Goliath.
No.
Would anybody like to volunteer to also be the narrator?
Yeah, I can do it. It's
Goliath?
better than to be a nurse or I don't know. Spare me this embarrassment.
Oh, okay. Okay.
People are watching us.
Okay.
Fine.
Narrators. His daughter with a very deep voice, right?
Yeah. Who's the narrator? Me or Furkan?
Goliath, how about we have two acts.
Okay. I'll do
So
the
you
second one, yeah.
Yeah, you can do it first, and then was it Firkin you wanted to do it?
Maybe.
Or someone else said me, but whatever. Goliath, you can do Act 1, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So let me paste your roles here so everybody sees it. That looks confusing, but I should have used commas, but that's okay. So those are everybody's roles. We will, as you guys are reading, I'm going to be muted because I'll be typing comments. So just go through the whole act, and then we'll come back and kind of correct things later. Unless there's something that I'm dying to say right away, then I'll stop you. But okay, here we go. Act 1. Again, you have access to this file if you click the document under class materials on verbling.com. But like I said, it'll be on my screen. So, narrator Goliath.
Yeah, I will have to read the big character, not if one person is a narrator or something like that.
Right.
Display.
So just
display.
just read the kind of big blocks of text.
Yeah.
Like this, stage set. But when something like this stretches and rubs his back, you don't have to read that, right?
So I start with display is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Display is.
Display is Maiden and the Boy Who Vanished, a folk tale from Russia. Hey, Russia. It's brought, yeah, there is Russian with us. It's brought you by Wuti Owl. Long ago in Russia, there lived a very rich nobleman who had a wonderful baby boy. The night before his son was born, the father had a dream. He dreamed that the only way his child would live to be a man would be if the child's feet never touched to the ground until he was 12 years old. Great care was taken that this would not happen. Only the best nurses were hired to look after the young child. At last, the child's 12th birthday drew near.
Great.
It was more depressed than... I'm really depressed now.
Oh, no.
I am the father.
Stage set. Yeah, we'll skip the stage set and go to the serving man, okay? Serving man?
Serving man, yeah, Kelvin.
Kevin?
Yes. All these persons. Yeah, I can't see the script.
You can't see it?
Yeah, all these persons, all these preparations, all this work.
Our master wants this to be a grand birthday for his son, and it will be. Finally, the boy is almost 12 years old. If only his feet can be kept off the floor, by tomorrow the curse will be lifted.
Have you finished with that cake? We are running late and more than 100 guests are coming. Why have you not finished dusting? The silver must be polished. I have cared for our master's son all of these years, and now everything must be perfect for this birthday.
Young man?
Nurse, I wish to go outside now. Please come to carry me.
Yes, dear. Juan, I am coming.
Okay, this one. Yes, dear one.
Yes, dear Juan.
Yeah, I think, a term of endearment. Dear one, like dearest, dear, yeah. Serving man?
Yes. I don't know how she does it. So I can see the script. I can't see the script, sorry.
Do you can also download the script if it's easier.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how she does it. That boy is almost 12 and she still carries him everywhere. It's a mystery that her back has not broken right in half.
Our master will have it no other way. On the night he was born, our master dreamed that his son would die if his feet ever touched the ground before his 12th birthday. All of these years, and the boy has never walked on the earth on the floor.
Serving man?
Our master will have it no other way. On the night he was born, our master dreamed that his son would die if his feet ever touched the ground before.
Sorry, this is serving woman. Serving man, Kevin, this is your line.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I
Serving
know,
woman
but
just said this. It's okay. So when you have ...
oh,
how
but
should your expression sound? Yes, I know, but yes, good. So serving line is cut off by a few screams from off stage. Ah! Nobleman?
Somebody has to be crying right now. Okay. What is the matter? What is it? Where's my son?
Master, I heard a terrible noise outside and went to the window. For only a second, my back was turning. He must have slipped. His foot must have touched the floor because the noise stopped and he vanished.
I knew this would happen. I knew it. He must be found. All of you, search the house and the grounds. Find my only child.
Poor nurse. Nurse, let's hear you cry.
On the floor.
Okay, good job. Let me take a quick look at the chat here. Is it possible to learn corporate English on this site? Yes, it is. You just have to take classes where people are discussing business topics. And somebody gave the link. Thank you, Marta. Dear one, it's like a term of endearment. So if I say, "Oh yes, dear one," it's like kind of a fairy tale-ish way to say dear. My darling, dearest, dear one. They all mean the same thing. Okay. So let's take a look here. I've got some pronunciation notes. Let's start with the nurse. Sandra?
Yes.
Okay. Could you repeat the first word there in the chat?
Yes. Polished.
Okay.
Noise.
Just the first. We'll do it one word at a time, okay?
Okay.
So the first one, you have to be careful with your I sound in the middle. You're saying polished, like this. Polished is how it sounds. But it should be polished.
Polished.
Polished. Perfect. Polished. Good. And then the ED at the end of that polished, it sounds like a T. Listen when I say it. Polished.
Polished.
Perfect. Very good.
Vanished.
Polished. Yeah, like vanished. It's the same sound at the end. That SHED, it sounds like SHT.
Okay.
You're almost swearing, right? And then the next word?
Noise.
Good. That sounded okay. Can you say it one more time?
Noise.
Noise. Okay, that sounded fine.
I lost the words.
The next one? Oh, they're disappearing in the chat. Here, let me paste it. Oops, it's gone. What did I just paste? I copied the thing. Oh, I almost blocked myself. The next word?
Second.
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 Okay, so this OND, it almost sounds more like an IND. Second.
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 The second.
Good. Second.
Second.
Good. So the OND, it almost sounds more like an IND, and you do pronounce the D. It's a D sound. Second. It doesn't turn into a T here. That's only when it's ED endings. That's the only time when it's an ED ending that it turns into a T sound. Second. And then you had some other ED endings that were a bit troublesome. So can you say those last two words?
Slipped and touched.
Good. That was perfect because you have to remember that that ed sounds like a T, right? So whenever it's a voiceless consonant, voiceless means your throat isn't vibrating. It's a breathy sound, like p, t, ch. All of those sounds, the ed sounds like a T, right?
Right.
Flipped, touched. Also, with touched, I want to just look at the vowel sound. Can you say touched one more time?
Touched.
Okay, so you're saying this OU is sounding more like an ow, like this. Touched, touched. But it should be more of an like this. Touched.
Touched.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so that OU rather than an ow, it sounds more like okay, and you'll see it a lot in words, okay? Great, cool. Any questions about those? Nurse?
She's still
Okay.
crying.
Yeah, I'm sorry you were so upset before, and it seems like you're okay now. Okay, next one. Birkin, I only have one word for you, but your expression was awesome. I love how you just come in like, whoa. Just wood.
Wood.
And you know the problem with wood, don't you?
Wood.
You
Right?
tell me, what's the problem?
Yeah. Wood. Wood.
So, yeah, remember it's
Yeah.
it's that awkward sound. Wood.
Wood.
Not wood. You're making an oo. Wood.
Wood.
Wood. Wood. Okay. Sorry, I don't have more for you yet than that, but you've got more lines later on. Okay. Tatiana?
Okay. His.
Perfect. So I think with his, you know how to pronounce his, but
Yeah.
when you're reading, and you're going quickly, you're saying he's. He's like this.
Yeah, I know, it's my problem.
Yeah. And I figure you knew that, right? Because when you see it by itself, you say it perfectly well, right? So it's okay and it's normal. It's just a matter of, you have to remind yourself when you're reading to say his. The next one?
The.
Okay, so with this word, it's a simple little word, but there's two different ways we pronounce it, right? The, like this, and the. But what you're saying is kind of something in between, like the.
Okay.
So try to actually make the Your mouth should open a little bit more. The. Perfect.
The.
Yeah. So you were saying kind of the. I'm not sure exactly how, but the or the. You can choose.
Thanks.
The is natural most of the time to say it that way.
The. Okay.
Yeah. And then the next one?
Curse.
Curse. Okay, so yeah, it's a problem with the U. Say it again. It was sounding more like course, like Coors Light. It's a type of beer. Course, but it's more of an curse, like this.
Curse.
Perfect. Curse. Perfect. And we're losing your words in the chat.
I can see.
Okay. Next one.
Birthday.
Birthday. Okay, so
birthday.
Yeah, so the problem is getting from to
yeah.
Birthday.
Birthday.
Yes, perfect. Perfect. And then the last one, it was the same problem, getting from to the th sounds.
Earth.
Again?
Earth.
Perfect. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Thank you
Any
very much.
questions? Okay. Cool. And who's next? Kevin, serving man.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I forgot your name, but that's okay. Do you see those 4 words there for you, Kevin?
Yes. This.
And the next word?
This.
Okay. So the way that you pronounced them, they sounded exactly the same, right? But they don't sound the same. The first one is these. These.
This.
Good. So that E sound, it sounds like this. The S is sounding like a Z, right?
Okay.
And the E in the
This.
middle is sounding like E. These.
E.
And then the next
E.
word, it's not pronounced the same way. It's pronounced with a soft I. This.
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 Good. So in the second word, the S sounds like an S, not a Z. And the I sounds like an I, not an E.
Yeah.
Okay.
This.
You've got these, this. These,
This. This.
Perfect. And then the next one?
Work.
Okay. Work.
Work.
Okay, so your R, you've got to just work on holding that R sound. Er.
Er.
Good. Word.
Work.
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 Good.
Work.
Work. That was better. Good.
Work.
Work. And then the last word?
The last word. Let me see.
It's
The last word. Where is the last word?
Do it again.
Okay. The last word is, I can't see the last. Let me say.
I want to say it, but I want to hear you say it first. That's why
I can't see the last word. Let me see.
I pasted it again.
Okay. Oh, carries.
Good. So your R's are sounding almost like a W, okay? I'm hearing almost like cowies. Cowies.
Carries.
But you need to make the sound. Your tongue, it's very hard to show you in my mouth, but oh, let me find that picture of the tongue. 1 second. Here it is. Okay. So I'm just going to share my screen really quickly to show you what I'm trying to explain with your tongue. You see how the tongue, this is how it should be placed when you're making the R. Focus just on the tip of your tongue here. It shouldn't be touching the roof of your mouth. It should be kind of holding itself here. You have to hold your tongue muscles like this. And then you're just, it's coming from your throat. Good. Good.
Carries.
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 Good, that's getting better. Good.
Carries.
So that sound takes some practice, okay? So that's a good start. It takes some
Yes,
practice to get that R sound.
Yes, thank you.
But it's not a W. There's more tongue involved. With your your tongue is kind of just sitting here. With your R, your tongue is lifted up a bit more, okay? Carries.
Carries.
Okay, good, very good. Any questions, Kevin?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, great. And then we've got Rodolfo. I only have one word for you, and it's the same word.
Carry.
Carry. I don't remember what the problem was when you said it the first time, but we just went over how to pronounce it pretty well, so I think you should have it down now.
Okay.
Carry. I'll listen for some more words for you. I didn't get anything besides that yet, which is good news, right? It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Goliath, I have four words for you, Goliath.
Yeah?
Do you see them?
Yeah?
Okay, can you read the first one?
Broad.
Okay. One more time.
Broad.
Okay, so your OU is sounding like broad. But it should be
Broad.
brought.
Brat. Oh, yeah. Brat. Okay.
Brought.
Brat.
Same as thought, fought.
Brat. Okay.
Hot, H-O-T. That's the sound that you're making. Okay. Brought. And then the next one?
His.
Yeah, you were doing the he's.
Like quiz. No, I was talking fast, so I.
Exactly. And it's the same thing with Tatiana. You know the sound, right? And you know the problem. It's just a matter of getting used to doing it when you're speaking quickly. So no problem. And the next one?
Wood.
That was better. Wood. It's an not an oo. Wood.
I
Just
would.
like wood, like this, right? And the last one was the same problem.
Look.
Yeah, so it's look, not
Look.
Look.
I did say I say look.
Not that strongly, but a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Look.
Enough for me to hear it. So
Okay.
I think it was the same thing where you're reading quickly, right?
Yeah. I was trying to impress the assistants. So it's look.
Look, wood. It's the same
Wood, look.
sound. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm glowing. I should close this curtain. I'll do it in okay, I think that's it for now. So does anyone have any questions about those words we've just gone over? Or any other pronunciation so far? Okay. You guys were doing a really good job with the exclamation marks and the question marks. But just keep in mind the ... dots. So, like this, for example, is a good line. I heard a terrible noise outside and went to the window. For only a second, my back was turned. He must have slipped. His foot must have touched the floor. So in this case, these are signifying kind of panic, right? It's like these quick pauses and she's kind of panicking. But then in this case, it shows that either that your voice is trailing off or that somebody has cut you off. Yes, I know, but, and then it tells us here his line is cut off. So this means like somebody else has interrupted him. So for example, I don't know, someone can try to interrupt me with, hey, when I say this, okay? I don't, just yell, hey. Yes, I know, but, hey. Yeah, exactly. So it's like somebody cutting off your words. So the ... is to show that your voice is trailing off. Besides that, you guys were really great with the punctuation and stuff. Okay. Should we go to Act 2?
Yes.
Hopefully nobody is crying in Act 2. So this time, let's get someone to a new narrator. Would anyone like to just narrate the stage set for us? You'll still keep your other job as well, but
I have a lot of lines already.
you do? Okay, who doesn't have as many lines? Let's see.
Me, I don't have line in this chapter.
Okay, who's that, Marta?
Yeah.
Okay, Marta, could you read out here it is.
Act 2.
Just describing the scene for us in the italic.
It starts from on the right side.
Yes, just give me 1 second. I just have to so that I can over.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
On the right side of the stage is a room in the castle, which is the nobleman's chamber. On the left side of the stage is another room, which is very beautiful and has a bed, a table, a large clock, and a fireplace. If you can light the stage, the part of the stage that will be the golden forest should be dark. But the chamber on the right and the beautiful room on the left should be well lit. If you cannot light the stage, that's alright.
Good.
All these years, still my son is lost. Now the most beautiful room in my castle is haunted. Each night, as the clock strikes 12, my servants hear footsteps, groans, and strange noises coming from that room. I must find someone to spend the night there, for surely the ghost will tell them where my son has gone. But, so far, everyone who's tried has run away before the clock struck midnight. Even with the reward. Oh, what I am to do.
Master? Master.
What?
Master, you have a few visitors.
Visitors?
Yes, master. It is the miller's widow and her 3 daughters. She asks about their ward. She says her oldest daughter wishes to spend the night in the haunted room and own the 300 gold pieces.
Really? Well, bring them in.
I will send my husband to fetch them.
I'm sure you have heard that I have a haunted room in this castle. Well, I am sorry to say it is true. Every night, just before the midnight, we hear terrible noises and footsteps. But I do believe the ghost can tell us where my son has gone. If one of you will stay the whole night, I will give you 300 gold pieces. Yet, I must ask you this, good woman. Did you know that almost everyone else in the village has already tried and failed?
It's a question.
And failed. How am I gonna do that? And failed.
I know, sire. If only we did not need the war so badly. Yes, we know that we have to do. My oldest daughter wishes to stay in your haunted room tonight. I only hope she will be all right.
I will do it. I fear nothing.
Are you really brave enough, my good girl? Are you sure you will not be too afraid?
I want to try. I can stay tonight. I only ask that you give me some food to cook for my supper. There is nothing to fear. All will be well.
Okay, bring enough food for a feast and some firewood. Oh, good luck, girl. I will see you in the morning.
Yes, sir. I will not disappoint you.
Okay, maybe our narrator could read this part for us because it's pretty long. It's telling us what's happening.
It's still me, the narrator, so if someone else wants to read.
Yeah, how about, we haven't heard much from Alberto. Alberto, are you there? Alberto? You might be muted. We can't hear you. Okay.
And now?
Oh, there you are. Okay, could you be the narrator for a minute for us and read this part out?
Yeah, but I'm the youngest daughter, I think.
That's okay. This way everybody gets a chance to speak a little bit more, so I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm the young man then.
So just the narrator part here, and then you'll still be the young man. Or sorry, what's your role, Roberto?
The youngest daughter.
Okay, that's okay. You can read this as well.
Yeah, the young man, no?
Oh no, this part, the narrator part. See this big chunk?
From all this, vale. Yeah.
Just take a deep breath and then go.
I start.
Okay.
Oldest daughter goes through the door to the haunted room, arranges the food and spoons on the table, and puts the lock near the fireplace. She sits down at the table, humming to herself. Widow, nobleman, second daughter, and youngest daughter exit to the wings. After a few moments, noise, loud footsteps, moaning and groaning is heard off stage. Then, off stage, student stage hands clap cymbals together loudly 12 times to sound like the bonging of the clock as it strikes midnight. Or they can strike on a metal garbage can lead to make almost the same sound as a gong. Oldest daughter looks around, curious and a bit afraid. She shrugs and begins to eat. Young man appears behind oldest daughter as she is eating. Young man watches her, but she is so busy with the food that she does not see him.
Good. Does everybody know what shrug means?
Yeah.
What's a shrug? Birkin just did it. Yeah. That's shrugging. Like that. Okay. Shows indifference, usually. Okay, let's continue. Young man.
Who
are you?
Tell me, did you cook this food for anyone?
Why? For myself?
And this table, did you set it for anyone?
For myself.
Teacher, can you
Sorry.
scroll down?
Sorry.
Thanks. And this fire, did you build it for anyone?
For myself.
Will somebody read that? Or?
That's okay.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah. How about Kevin?
Yes.
Could you read this narrator line? Oh no, I lost it.
Narrative line.
This is the narrator. Could you read that for us?
Okay. Young man sighs. He hangs his head. Then he disappears. Young man can disappear by picking up each up over his face and ducking out through a door or opening behind him. Oldest daughter screams and falls to the floor in a faint. Nobleman, widow, second daughter, and youngest daughter enter through the nobleman's chamber. They rush into the hunt room to find oldest daughter lying on the floor. Youngest daughter and widow held her to her feet.
Perfect. Great.
What did you see? What did you see?
Just after the stroke of midnight, a man came, but he did not tell me his name. He asked if I had cooked the food for anyone, if I had set the table for anyone, and if I had built the fire for anyone. Told him that all the food was for me, and that I had built the fire and set the table for myself. Then vanished.
So, is this a man or a ghost? But at least we know a little more now. Here, thank you. Oh. Here is your reward, my good girl. And once again, the mysterious stranger. Is he a ghost, I wonder?
Good, sir. I will give everything I own for you to find out once for all where your son has gone. My youngest daughter wants to help by staying in the haunted room tonight. If you will let her, I hope she knows what he is doing.
Yes, of course she may try. Do you think you are brave enough, girl?
Yes, sir. I think that can stay the night in the haunted room as my sisters have done.
Then maybe we will learn even more about this ghost. But please, you must ask about my son.
Yes, master. I will certainly try.
That is the deepest voice on a young daughter I think I've ever heard.
I think people here are getting serious.
Okay.
And cold.
Okay, we've got another kind of long one here, but I would like someone to read it. How about Sandra?
I'm here.
Okay, would you like to read this part for us?
Okay.
Okay.
Nobleman raised an arm to serving woman, who is standing in the wings. As before, she carries a stack of firewood, food, and other tablecloth across the stage to the haunted room. There she sits the props on the table and fearfully hurries out, looking behind her, and she heads back to the wings without speaking. Without a nobleman walked to the wings. Youngest daughter watched them go. After a brief pause, she walks into the haunted room. She does almost exactly what second daughter did, spreads out the tablecloth and puts a log of the fire. Finally, she sits at the table but doesn't eat. She gets up, looks about, then returns to the table. From the table, she continues to look all over the room. As before, the loud footsteps, moans, and the bonging sound of the clock is heard off stage. Young woman groans loudly to get youngest daughter attention. Youngest daughter leaps from her chair. She grips the edge of the table to show that she's confused and scared. She doesn't speak.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Young man? Young man, Rodolfo?
Yes. Tell me, did you cook this food for anyone? Uh, should I say that also?
Yeah, well...
Well, answer me. Did or did not cook the food for... No, did or did you not cook the food for anyone?
Okay, so it's like this. Did you or did you not cook the food for anyone?
I prepared the food for myself, but you two are welcome to eat.
And this table, did you set it for anyone?
For myself, unless you will be my guest.
And this fire, did you build it for anyone?
For myself, but do sit down and warm yourself.
Ah, yes, at last. I will stay. Thank you. But please wait for me. First, I must thank my kind friends for taking such good care of me.
We're going to skip this one because I want to have time. So, young man?
I've said all my goodbyes. Now we can have dinner.
You eat, and now...
Well, I ate, and now it's time to rest.
Good. Nobleman?
Haha, look, everyone, you must come. Come and see. My son is here. At last, my son is home.
Continue. What do I see? Young man?
What do I see? Did you follow me down there to the world below? Know that these two branches will make a wonderful palace for us.
We shall all lead grand lives together and live happily ever after.
Good.
The end. Yay.
My son.
Okay. All right. Good job, guys. Let's, 15 minutes. Okay. We can do this. Firkin, you're first. Got a few more words for you this time. It's not working. Do you see that?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I see that. Haunted.
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 It's haunted.
Haunted.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
You're saying that again, and you almost said dare too. You're not quite making a D sound, but you're almost making a D sound. You're definitely not making a TH sound.
Okay, that.
Okay? So just be aware of it, and it's only happening when you're reading quickly. So be aware of it because it reduces. You can really hear your accent when you do that. Even though it's a little thing, it actually makes a difference. So you know how to say TH, but just remember when you're reading that there. Next one.
Ghost.
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 Ghost. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Next one.
Village.
One more time.
Village.
Okay. Remember how we did the V sound before?
Village.
Village. There you go. Village. And
is it lives or lives?
Right. So it depends. I live in Paris. I am alive.
Yeah.
So, right? Hopefully. So in this case, you actually had.
So we are on live, or
here's the line.
I think it was the last line.
It's last line, and it had both. So can you read the line again?
We shall all lead grand lives together and live happily ever after.
Perfect. Okay. You lead a grand life and you live together. Live is the verb. Live is the noun. Okay, and then the next one? Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. So just be careful with your THs and your Vs. Okay. Tatiana?
Okay. Widow.
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 Widow. Widow. Okay. Next one?
Daughters.
Okay, so it's daughters.
Daughters.
Good. Daughters.
Daughters.
Yes, that was better. And then the next one?
Haunted.
Good. And you said haunted.
Yes, same mistake as for
Same mistake. Daughters, haunted. It's the same. It's the not the ow. So don't turn it into a W sound. Same problem.
Okay.
And then the last word?
Earn.
Earn. You need to really pronounce that The American R sound is kind of a harsh sound. And you actually almost need to overpronounce it sometimes. So we really want to hear the R. Earn.
Earn.
Good. Earn. Earn. It's pronounced the same way as an urn. This, like a container that you hold things in, an urn.
Same problem is in previously one act.
Same problems. It's the A. It's that AU not being an A, and then it's that R sound. You really need to hear that R sound. You also made a couple of the I problems, but I didn't. Right, but that's okay because I know you're working on it, right? So it's just it's a problem with speed. Because you want to read, and then you probably, right after, you realize that you've made the mistake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just practice. Okay, Ida?
Yeah.
Oops. There we go.
Wished.
Wishes.
Wishes. Okay.
Not we. Wishes.
Wishes.
Good. Wishes.
Wishes.
Good. And the next one?
Gone.
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 Gone. Gone.
Good. Next one?
Haunted.
Okay, so I actually wanted to do this word as a class because I think almost everyone was having trouble with the word haunted. Haunted. Everybody, can you all repeat it after me? Haunted.
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 Ah.
Ah.
Haunted. It's that sound.
Haunted.
Almost. I think that was Kevin. There should be no W sound. It's not this. Watch. Haunted. No. See what my lips do? Haunted. No. You don't want your lips to be rounding like that. That's how it turns into a W. It's because of your lips. Haunted. That's not right. You want your mouth to stay more open. Haunted. Haunted. See how my lips don't round? Your lips should not be rounding when you're making that ah sound. Ah. It's like you're at the dentist, right? Ah. Okay. Haunted. Okay, so that was for everyone was having a bit of trouble with that AU sound. Okay. Any questions, Ida?
No. It's okay.
Cool. Marta?
Yes.
I have a lot of words for you because you read that narrator part. So here's the first bit, and then food and cook. It was the same problem with those two words. It's food is cook is
Okay.
Food,
cook.
Good.
Food, cook.
Good.
Okay.
Next one.
Table.
Okay, that was fine. I think you said table or something when you read it, but I think that was a speed problem.
Okay.
So table. Okay.
Chamber.
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 Chamber, not chamber. Chamber.
Okay. Chamber.
So long.
Very.
Very. I want to hear your R. Very.
Very.
Very good.
Fireplace.
Okay, that was perfect. When you read it, your R was falling off as well. So we want to really hear your R. Fireplace.
Fireplace.
Fireplace, right. With the word fire, it's pronounced like this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Fire. Fireplace.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Dark.
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 Good. Same problem. Dark. I want to hear yours. Good.
Dark.
Yeah.
And part.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. You see the problem with the R?
Yes.
Yeah, it just needs to really be pronounced. It was falling off a lot in the middle of words. So again, I think it's a speed thing. So just be aware of it. Cool. Any questions, Marta?
No, thank you.
Okay, great. Rodolfo?
Yeah. Okay. Cook.
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 Good. It's not kook. It's cook. See, look how it's almost like my mouth is just staying and it's just my tongue pulling back a little bit. Do you see that? Right?
Yes.
Cook.
Cook. Like that?
Yes, good. Perfect. I put it there because you were doing the eat. It's it.
Okay. It.
Cool. And then the next one?
Dinner.
Dinner. Dinner, not dinner. Dinner.
Dinner.
Good. Same thing. Watch It's all back here, and it's just a very little bit of tongue moving. Okay? Dinner. Dinner. And the last one?
There.
Okay, that was fine. I think I lost your TH sound when you read it, but that was perfect. There. Okay? Any questions, Rodolfo?
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
That cook and kook is a very common problem. The kook, this is kook. And a kook is like a crazy person. Okay, that's a kook.
Okay.
Like, oh, you're so kooky. Or, so we've got kooky and kook versus cook. Delicious cookie, right? Cookie, kooky. So that's a very common, that's a common one. Okay. All right, good. Goliath?
Yeah.
Do you see the words there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't read the second act.
Oh, who was the youngest daughter?
I wasn't. I didn't read any.
Okay, I don't know who those words are for.
Okay, but I will say it for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Sisters. Done. You. Too.
Okay. I wonder who those words are for. I guess we'll never know.
Maybe the young man or the noble. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh well, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Next ones. These are for Roberto.
Alberto.
Roberto. Do we have a Roberto?
Me.
Oh, Alberto.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alberto.
That's all. Puts.
Puts. Same sound, guys. Puts.
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 Yes, that was better. Puts. Good.
Puts. Fireplace.
Good. It's perfect when you say it slowly. It was the same problem. I think it was Sandra that had fireplace. Okay.
But I had no time.
Okay.
Footsteps.
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 Okay.
Moaning.
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 Good. Moaning. Good. Next one.
Bonging.
Bonging. Bonging.
Bonging.
That's a hard one. Bonging.
Bonging.
Good. Next one.
Strike.
Good. That was perfect. I think you said streak, maybe, but
Yeah,
strike.
maybe.
Strikes. And the last one?
Shrugs.
Good. Shrugs.
Shrugs.
Shrugs. Good.
Shrugs
And
is what, with shoulders. The one
yeah,
you
this is
make
this. Shrug.
means I don't agree, or
Usually it means I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. You're
Okay.
indifferent. Like,
it's a verb to shrug,
to
or it's a
shrug.
noun.
The verb. To shrug your
Okay.
shoulders. To shrug.
It's not a shrug like a noun. We say he made it.
You don't
Can
really
use it?
make a shrug. No, it's a verb. You shrug.
Verb, okay.
You shrug your shoulders. And we've got some last words here for Sandra.
Carries?
Wait, Sandra, did we do this already?
Yes. Carries?
Okay. Carries. Hear that R sound. Carries.
Carries.
Good.
Across?
Across.
Across.
Good. It's ah. Across.
Across.
Like this.
Across.
Good. And the next one?
Fearfully?
Fearfully.
Fearfully.
Good. Next one?
Pause?
Pause. Ah.
Pause.
Good.
Love?
Log.
Log.
Again. Ah. Log.
Log.
Good.
And ground.
Groan.
Ground.
Grow. Oh. Groan.
Grown.
Yes, perfect. So you've got a couple different vowel issues mostly with the vowels in the middle. But besides that, it's really good. Okay. Great. I have to go. I'm teaching the next class. It starts right now. We're going to be playing some speaking games. So come meet me there if you want some more speaking practice. Okay. My Facebook link. You can like my Facebook page, and I put lots of updates there. Okay. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye.